What's up guys, Sal here. So with the Galaxy Note 10 launch right around the corner, you might wonder why am I making a video on the Galaxy S11 that will launch 6 months later. Well, there are updates about this handset on the internet and my job is to keep you updated on everything that's happening out there. Doesn't matter if it's about a device launching a week later or a year later. Also, it would help some of you who are confused whether to go for the Note 10 or wait some more and get the S11. That being said, we have 5 confirmed features about the Galaxy S11 coming from Ice Universe as well as from Common Sense. First, the camera hole is gonna get smaller than the one on the Galaxy Note 10, which is good news. The camera hole has already gotten smaller on the Note 10 in comparison to the S10. So even smaller hole than the Note 10 would surely make the S11 look better. Those of you who are hoping for an under-display camera tech should tone down your expectations because I don't think any device releasing next year will have this tech. Yes, we do have some prototypes, but the quality of images is bad. A Chinese company might launch a commercial device with this tech though with a bad front camera just to be the first to the market, but don't expect a big mainstream brand to launch a smartphone with an under-display camera in 2020. The S11 will also have a bigger camera sensor. This is the first time in 4 years that Samsung is going to include a bigger sensor in their smartphones. Ever since the Galaxy S7, the sensor size has been 1 by 2.55 inches, which is way smaller when you compare it to the upcoming Huawei Mate 30 Pro, which will have a 1 by 1.55 inches of sensor size. A big sensor will directly improve the image quality both in daylight and at night. We don't know what the exact sensor size is gonna be, but it's safe to expect the main focus of the S11 will be its camera. Maybe we'll finally get a periscope zoom camera. Samsung has the tech already, which is even better than the one on the P30 Pro. So yeah, expect big things from the S11's camera. Also, the Galaxy S11 series will debut with One UI 2.1 based on Android Q. One UI 2.0 will come with all the digital well-being improvements that were showcased by Google at I/O 2019 this year, including Focus Mode. Focus Mode will allow users to silence apps that they find distracting until the feature is disabled. The One UI 2.1 will surely have a lot of additional features on top of that, which we'll find out in the days to come. Also, it will have new DDR5 RAM. The Note 10 will have a DDR4 RAM by the way. The difference between these two DDR memories is that DDR5 is twice as fast than DDR4 and also more efficient, so it will make multitasking on the S11 snappier as well as improve the battery life, which are two important factors in a good user experience. Finally, the codename, which isn't really helpful to any of us, and it's Picasso. No idea why they named it Picasso though. Anyway, I get asked this question a lot, whether they should buy the Galaxy Note 10 or wait for the next big thing, the Galaxy S11. Look, here's a simple advice. If you keep postponing the smartphone purchase just because the next big thing will be better, you'll end up buying nothing because the next version will always be better. So just buy the one which fits your needs and don't keep postponing your purchase just for the sake of owning the next big thing, because it will never come. The next phone will always be the next big thing. Of course, that being said, if you want to keep updated with this handset, then please consider subscribing. And as always, I'll see you all tomorrow. Peace out.